haven't been fussing. Lobby, damn, I'm baby, what we finna do?
Pink. It is bright pink. Okay. Oh yeah, and then now look at me with the socks and the loafers. Emily, can you put a wide so that way they can see my loafers? Number 2. Thank you. I'm also wearing a gi, and we'll talk about that in a second. All right, put it back on me. Thank you. All right, and I don't have an intro yet, so this is the intro. Good morning, YouTube world. My name is Joshua Coates, and you're having a success story. And this is, oh my God, the Baby J Show. I already forgot. This is the Baby J Show, season 1 of the Baby J Show, where Joshua wears gis now. Apparently, I am with. Well, I'm just gonna put it to him. I am with Bryan, and shoot, can you put the camera on him? And then here, and then don't pause anything. I have to. Actually, Emily, can you come up and close this stupid gate? I'm like looking at it right now, and I don't want the cats to come in here. You know what I mean? Anyway. Thank you. Love you, Emily. So now that the audience, the viewers know who is here, why is Bryan here? Bryan, first off, Bryan is a great guy, huge asshole, but great guy. No, on the outside, I think I made this joke to him before. But if I had his body, you know what? This is family friendly right now. So he looks great. He's an amazing guy. Created a phenomenal company where I am wearing it right now. I'm wearing one of his pieces of merchandise right now. I'm gonna shut up for a second. Bryan, can you please tell the audience who you are and what you do?
Yeah. So my name is Bryan Gunter, and I started off with real estate, and from real estate and going into a networking group, I met somebody else and let them know about my idea of starting a jiu-jitsu company, or website anyway, along with an app. And so started a brand that revolves around jiu-jitsu and martial arts. So with that website, we also have an app where people can take notes for jiu-jitsu when they learn different moves. So
yeah, that part was very interesting for me. I made the joke off camera that like the only martial arts that I have is karate, like the second belt in karate.
Yep.
Which, by the way, so everybody knows, I don't have the right belt, and so it would be disrespectful to put the wrong belt on this thing. And so, but I did want to show his merchandise. So look how clean and look how sexy I am. So that and. He's not sponsoring this. I just wanted to say and see. And I even texted you this morning. I'm like, dude, I want to wear your gi. I told him to do it. He did not want to do it. But I also want to do a little promo for who we're sponsored with, which is Who Knew Soda. If you want to grab yours.
Okay.
So Bryan has never tried it before. I do want your actual reaction.
You know I'm going to give you my honest opinion.
Yeah, I know. So if it tastes like shit, it tastes like shit. Just tell me the God honest truth.
Okay.
So the only thing that the co-owners, Dayton and Brabin, have asked me to say is that this is healthy soda that's good for you. So let's do it. Cheers. Air cheers.
Cheers. So Irish
sea moss.
Sea moss.
Yeah. Healthy soda.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right? So I said this on the last podcast, but like I was afraid that it was going to either be too punchy, like a kombucha, or it was going to be like a LaCroix, where it was just going to be like a hint of whatever. And it's like a really good in between of like the flavor.
Yeah, real light flavor.
Like actual, like not synthetic sugars.
I'm assuming you have the same flavor?
Yes, I do. Yeah, the
cherry lemon lime.
Yes.
I don't taste a whole lot of lemon lime, but more cherry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, more cherry. Yeah. And then on the can, you can scan the can to get all the rest of the information, and I really love how they did that. So that way, it's a lot easier to try it, and if you like it, you can get a case for yourself.
Do we know what the benefits of Irish sea moss is?
Yes, but I don't have it memorized.
Copy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not going to edit this fully out to like put like little bullet points. So imagine there's little bullet points right here, and then
Gotcha.
Okay. So why did I want to do this podcast with you? And this is a rhetorical question because I want to answer. I find you very interesting. Let's go back a little ways. You're a father.
Correct.
You got 2 kids.
2 girls, yes.
What are their ages? Like 15, 17, something like that?
15, 16.
15, 16. So this is some stuff that like I just wanted to ask you because like I'm curious and we haven't had enough time to spend together. So this is my way. This is my love language of like spending time and figuring out. So where are you from?
El Paso.
Texas?
Born and raised in El Paso.
Are you Mexican?
Nope.
What are you?
I am English Italian.
Okay.
From what?
Can you cook?
Yes.
Are you decent at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm decent at it. I don't love doing it, but
any siblings?
I do. I have 2 half sisters, a half brother, and a full sister.
Are you close with them or no?
Relatively close.
I should know this, but were you in the military at all?
No.
No. So where did you get all like this discipline that you have? Like you are stupidly disciplined. And also like add to that, he just did a 3-day fast. So he could just jumpstart his whole body circadian rhythm, whatever bullshit thing. I don't know what it's called. And so after you explained to me where you got all of this discipline, if it wasn't from the military and wherever that was from, then talk to me about that because that was crazy.
I don't know. I was a personal trainer for a while, right? So discipline came from that.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was in the military.
Okay.
He was definitely a little more strict when I was a kid, but it's just wanting to stay in shape, be in shape, and obviously getting older, it's just staying on top of it because it gets harder the more you let it go, the older you get. Yeah. So the more you let it go as you get older, the harder it gets to get back to it. But if you just maintain, it's a little easier. So yeah, staying disciplined. And then the 3-day fast, it was my third time.
Well, hold on. You just sped through that. So, look, okay, your father was in the military, but like, where did you get this? Like, it's so hard. Like, like if you weren't taught discipline, like if it wasn't like beat into you, it's really difficult to like get that serious of discipline. So like, how did you learn that on your own then?
I don't, if I think about it, I don't really know. I think it was just always, I did motocross, right? Okay. I always wanted to be in shape. I loved doing that so much. I wasn't very good at it. It's not really that easy for bigger guys. I don't know if that's a bullshit excuse or whatever, but my talent for it wasn't that great, but I loved it anyway. Okay. So it was staying in shape for that, along with the personal training. And then I just it bothered me when I would get out of shape or heavy because I didn't like the results from that. I didn't like how my joints started to feel. I didn't, and it was harder for me to enjoy sports if I started to get out of shape and wasn't disciplined. So, there's different motivations. And sometimes it's...
it just seems like it's so, like, for me, my parents, they did a really good job. They gave me a roof over my head. They gave me food. They raised me, right? Right. They're still together. I greatly appreciate it. If they're watching right now, hi mom, hi dad, love you. But the thing is like, they had discipline for what they needed to do in order to keep me alive, right? Sure. But it wasn't something that they were able to teach me because they were gone. So like, it's been so difficult for me right now, and I'm 31 years old, trying to learn discipline for myself to go to the gym, and like, I don't say go to the gym, but like go to the gym, actually work out, actually do some sort of cardio, actually eat right, actually like pick up the phone and do my business and work. So like, was it just that easy for you? No. No.
It's, if I'm being completely honest, there's, what's motivating you, right? Like we all have our own issues. We all have our own things that we stress on and have a hard time with in our lives, right? So instead of really just shutting down with the things that were difficult in my life, I turned it towards that. So that made the choices of discipline easy, if that makes sense.
Got it. So it
So
wasn't
that-
discipline for you. It was an outlet. Those things are outlets for you.
Pretty much. I'm choosing those things as outlets versus
That's
you know,
okay. You know what? That's actually really interesting because I heard something, and you're probably not going to like me for saying this, but like there was like this summit or this event, and I do events and all that kind of stuff. And there was this guy who was like asking these people, somebody who was on stage, and they were asking them, so like, all like the personal trainers in the room were like, oh, he asked who has discipline. The personal trainers. And then they put their hand up. Then he's like, okay, so then why are you not making the phone calls? Why are you not doing the things? And the conclusion was it's not discipline for them. It's an outlet for, like, they like doing that. So what you like doing is not discipline.
to an extent, right? Yeah.
Well, I just, to me,
becomes
it came like that.
Addicting when it helps with what's
Suppressing things or whatever the
Sure.
heck is.
one example I give people is like my hard days are the days that I'm not training jujitsu, right? Because people have heard other people talk about it, and it's true. When I'm there training, and you and somebody else are basically training to get to a point where you're either going to break a limb or choke them out.
Mhm.
You tap and start over. But in that moment of doing that, you can't think of anything else. You're just in that moment, and it helps. Really, not being able to think about anything else, it kind of clears your mind, along with the exhaustion of doing jujitsu. Granted, you get that relaxed, calm a couple hours after training, but then life starts to take over, and you start worrying about all those things again, and that's where it becomes kind of addicting for somebody like me. And the days that I don't do it becomes a hard days because I'm looking for that moment of not thinking about anything else.
Interesting. So now my brain is totally switched then. So what are the things that you actually have discipline for? Not the things that you like, that you look for an outlet to have.
I guess it's eating healthy, right? Eating right. That's part of the discipline. Staying on top of blood work, eating all the right things. I'm not good at sleep. I'm not
Really?
I tend to not go to bed when I should. I'm usually going to sleep around 12, 1 o'clock.
And then waking up at what time?
Usually around 7:30.
Okay.
So it's not too crazy.
Okay. I thought you were a psycho, like getting up at like 4 a.m. or like 3:30, 4 a.m.
I would if I got to bed at 9, 10
Yeah.
o'clock. I would. That wouldn't be a problem. But it's just getting to bed earlier.
Okay. This is I want to, this is me being just curious. What are the things that like make you unique? Like what do you like? What do you, I didn't know that you did motocross,
Correct.
and that's the motorcycles.
Yes.
Okay. I don't, dude.
Supercross is actually in town tonight, so that's cool.
Wait,
I'm not going to get to go. But.
Wait, what's supercross and what's motocross?
So that's dirt bikes inside. It's going to be at Glendale at the Cardinal Stadium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you start doing motocross?
I grew up with it. My dad had us going out to the desert in El Paso and riding bikes and quads and stuff like that.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. You're in, I'm assuming at that time it was just a lot of like desert land, and then you guys could just like do. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, I think we kind of talked about it whenever we were at the dinner over at Tasha's the other night. But like, I do have experience riding motorcycles, but has to be completely different than motorcycles on like a pavement.
Yes.
Like what does it feel like? I don't know what it feels like. Because I know what it feels like to drive a motorcycle, and it feels like you're flying, and it's beautiful.
Right. On the dirt, obviously, it's a little different. Now you have the ability to jump. The suspension, it depends on what you're riding out in the desert or
Sure.
what you're on. But there's jumping. Obviously, dirt doesn't hold up like concrete, and you can slide around. I did, especially when I moved, when I was in El Paso, a lot of times I went to what's called red sands. And so it's like dunes, sand dunes.
Okay.
And I roll with some older guys, and they've been doing it for a long time. And I just got addicted to that because when we'd go out to the sand dunes, they had specific areas that they had already basically cut tracks in around certain cactus and bushes where
By going over and over and over again or something like that?
yes,
Okay.
so constantly going over the same spot, and that was a blast because with the sand, you can wreck pretty hard and without getting injured. So
Really?
yep. And
I
so
Okay, stupid me over here.
yeah.
Doesn't it? I thought it would hurt more if it's sand.
no,
then it's
it
like-
absorbs. No,
Really?
yeah, you
Okay.
kind of sink into it. It's not hard concrete or anything like that. So when you hit the sand,
Again, another stupid question. Is that the one where like a whole bunch of crew like goes out to like the sand dunes and like you got like those like big 4-wheel like crazy like I don't know, vehicles that go there. You got your motocross like where you have the helmets and then the
not necessarily because we avoided the big crowds.
Oh, okay.
Because with big crowds, we wouldn't be able to cut that track in the sand dunes.
Oh, okay.
So normally there was always at least 4 or 5 of us out there. Sometimes people would bring other people to try it out, and they usually didn't last very long because they got frustrated because in the dry sand it's hard to corner, right? It was more about cornering. Once in a while after a rain, the dunes would shape in a way where we'd get nice jumps from it, but it was more for exercise, and we always started with the slowest guys in front and the fastest guys in the back, and they'd keep going until the guys in the back would pass the guys in the front, or until you got exhausted.
Oh, that makes sense.
Got exhausted. So
The well, first off, that's really fucking cool. I had no idea that you did that.
yeah, it was fun.
Do you still do that?
No, there's not. I don't, because out here, it's a couple hours.
'Cause you're old and you're back?
this-
Is that why?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then why?
Well, for that aspect, the tracks. Yes, I don't go to the tracks anymore.
Also, can you lean this way for your head so I can see your face in the camera? Thank you. Thank you. That'd be great. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So the tracks, yes. As far as age wise, I don't really go to the tracks anymore. I took a couple big falls, broke some ribs, and
Oh, shit.
stuff like that.
Do you
And
take your daughters?
No, they were young at the time, and didn't really take them out. I took them to
Well,
BMX
would you
track
take your daughters now?
if they wanted to.
Have you ever talked to them about it? Do they even know
I
that's
kind
an
of
option?
started them off with the Strider bikes and at BMX tracks.
A
And
Strager bike?
Strider.
Strider, what is that? I don't know. That.
So it's a bicycle without pedals, and it actually helps kids get used to getting on 2 wheels. Remember when you were a kid, you had to get on a bicycle and
Like a tricycle thingy, Michigan?
no bicycle.
Oh, but like a regular bike, 2 wheels. Okay.
Right. And so you'd have to learn to balance, right? If
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
have training wheels.
Mhm.
And it would be difficult because you'd be trying to pedal at the same time. Well, the Strider bikes, and I'm sure tons of people already know about them, but
I don't. Hi. There's millions of people
no,
like
so I'm
me
gonna
who
explain
don't.
it to you because
Thank you.
you're hiding in this little hole.
Thank
So
you. It's not a little hole. It's whatever. It's
I'm
a
just
hole.
so there's no pedals,
Mhm.
and they just go with their feet, and they naturally pick up their feet, and they're balanced going already.
Like the Flintstones?
Kind of, yeah,
That's kind of cool.
right.
So they what's it called? They can, so is there a motor in there or no?
No, it's like
Oh.
it's like a flat space.
So when they're young enough, or sorry, when they're old enough to do that, then they do that. Like, it's not like a 15 or 16-year-old thing. It's like a
Toddler
that makes sense. Okay.
riding a Strider bike, right?
Got it.
And so there's no motor or anything like that. Took them to the BMX track, and then once I got balance on that, putting them on a bicycle. That was a little nerve wracking for them as far as going over the big hills and stuff like that on a regular bicycle.
As a
That-
dad, how did that feel? Watching them do that.
it was fun.
Yeah.
It's tough when things like that scare them. You're like, no, you're okay, but then you have to kind of give in to whether they really like it or not. You don't push them to,
Yeah. Like I know I don't have any kids, but yes, I get it.
yeah, that's not something that, they absolutely have to do. I was just seeing if that was something they would pick up on and want to keep doing. And
Yeah.
that wasn't the case.
Okay.
And I did end up getting them, the Razor dirt bikes or electric dirt bikes. You charge them in, power them up. And then I would take them out into the grass area in my neighborhood and set up cones, and
Oh, that's
they'd
cool.
ride around the cones against each
Okay.
other. So that was fun.
I did
They
just
enjoyed
get from my sister. I just got my first electric skateboard, and I've been shredding so hard on that. My favorite sport is snowboarding,
Okay.
and every year, including this year, which I'm really pissed at myself, is I say I'm gonna go, and then I never go, and then I focus on work and building up my business and all those other things, and I let distractions happen, and then the snow season or whatever it's called just goes away. And that is my favorite sport. I don't know why. I think it's because I dance, and like the small muscles in my my feet and my ankle or whatever,
Yep.
like it just feels like natural to just
Okay.
do all of that. And I go on like one of my first times I went all the way up to I don't know what, Blue Diamond sapphire, emerald, whatever the thing is, the diamond thing. I don't know.
Black
And-
diamond, blue.
Sure, something like that. And I got up to the top, and oh, dude, that was scary as hell. But then I'm just like, well, sorry, it was the second time. First time, we're not gonna talk about that. It was with an ex-girlfriend. But the second time, I went up there, and then I just went down, and it was like so awesome. It felt like you were flying.
Yeah. Especially, it depends on the day too, the condition of the snow, that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know, 'cause this is like I only have gone 3 times, and it is my favorite sport because it just makes sense to me. It makes sense to like,
I did a lot of skiing when I was younger. I did try snowboarding
yeah.
for a while. I got okay at it, but again,
You broke your ribs. No, I'm just kidding.
no, I caught the edge a couple times, not doing it right, and the way it just whipped me to the ground and like slapped me against the ground. I was like, yeah,
I mean, you could break some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to skiing. I don't bounce anymore. I splat now.
I've never.
So
I've never done skiing before. I don't know if I would like that, but I do. I obviously you have like 2, and then it's like, you know, whenever you're in the gym and then like you're doing legs, and there's like the one where you're like pushing up, and you're like laying down, right, and then you're pushing with your legs.
Yep. Leg press.
Thank you, leg press. It's like. I feel like snowboarding is like the leg press, but then again I just found out that there's like an individual leg press now, and that threw me the fuck off. I know this is like separate, or this is like a tangent, but the apparently you can lock it. There's this one at EOS that you can lock. I didn't lock it, and so I was about to do it, and then like it just like it took my left leg, and yeah, so I learned that one of my legs is a couple pounds stronger than the other one.
Yeah, that's typical.
I didn't know that, and it felt weird. Anyway, so talk to me about why you started Pohada.
It kind of started from people asking me questions what I was doing. You know, obviously there's discipline involved, but you know, they wanted to know, and there's genetics also, but they just wanted to know what I was doing, what was different, why I seemed to be in pretty decent shape, and I was going over different things and telling them about the diet I was on and everything I was doing, because I wasn't lifting weights, I wasn't running, I was just doing jujitsu. So
That's all you were doing?
yes, about 6 days a week. So
Clearly, like 2 hours a day or
correct.
something like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
An hour and a half, 2 hours, just depending on the day.
So you were doing jujitsu. You do jujitsu.
Correct.
You jujitsu.
I train.
You thank you. I don't know what the word is. Okay, sorry. I train. Is it just I train jujitsu or you just train?
Yeah, I train jujitsu. Yeah.
Okay. Again, don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the verbiage.
I know. You're good.
Oh my God. Side note. We were hanging out and I drank a whole bottle of champagne and I thought that I could take him. And dude, I got so confident. Oh man, I was so confident. And I still in this moment, I can remember the thought that I had that I could choke him out. And I'm like, oh God, I felt like I had the confidence of a 6'5", just jacked man. And I swear, didn't I get you? No, I didn't get you. See, this is long story short, I really tried and I should not have done that. And I had a huge headache after it. I don't even know what happened.
A bottle of wine will do that to you. Yeah.
Dude, it was a big bottle of wine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked you if you could take me to go shoot guns.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't want to say that there's not a lot of people who I know. I could say like, I mean, Emily over there, you've shot guns, right? Yeah. So Emily over there, like I can count on like my hand, like 5 people who I know who like actually have shot guns, or who have guns. Is it just like I think I know why Emily started, but like, why did you start shooting guns? Was it just like a family thing?
It started off as a family thing, but also it's a self-defense thing. You know, it's a great equalizer, especially for women.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a threat, naturally women are not going to be as strong as men, and that's going to equalize any type of threat. So it's good to practice that and be comfortable with it so you don't make mistakes and you have the confidence of how to use it without, messing up, shooting yourself or shooting somebody else.
I hold on. Excuse me. So, okay. No, I asked you. I just we're not going to talk anything political or anything like that. But I just I don't like what's happening, and I don't like the fact that I don't know how to use a gun.
Okay.
And so that's why I asked you if you could take me. So we're gonna do a little bro date, and we're gonna go to what gun range? What are we doing?
It's in Gilbert.
It's in Gilbert.
Yep.
Do you know what it's called?
Oh man, they're gonna kill me because I forgot because the name has changed like 3 times.
If it's just guns and ammo or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's man, they just changed it. I don't know if I can think of it. I'll
Okay, sure. So we're gonna go there, and then
Smoke and Grain.
Smoke and Grain.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go to Smoke and Grain, and excuse me. So what you said is you can try any gun, right?
Correct.
Except for like a bazooka,
Correct.
right? Because I wanted to try
Correct.
one of those.
Yeah, bazooka. Okay.
I don't know. He said it's got a lot of kick. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that one. Yes. Emily said that's where the Pahad event was, and literally anyway.
Yeah.
So I want to try. What was the gun that you said that I should try? 16 something.
No, initially just try out a 9mm.
9mm.
Right. See how you feel. The different types of guns or different sizes is going to feel different in your hands, and whatever makes you feel comfortable. But you need to go do that 2 or 3 times before you purchase any gun, right? And get comfortable with something.
And then you said, like, do you need a? No, you said you don't need a license, right?
Not to carry a gun, no.
No, but you need a concealed carry thingy-majigger? What is that?
So a concealed carry permit allows you to conceal carry, in other states.
Got it. Oh, got it. Okay. I really, so I love you, but you are just like stoic. And so I want to ask you something, and well, not something, but like, I just want to find out, like, what are some of the things that you think that you like, that you don't think other people would think it is cool? Or like, what are just some things that I don't know. Do you like painting? Do you like what are the wildest foods that you've had? Like, give me like the shit that you think is corny. Give me that, because I want to know about you.
All right. So corny, I don't know if this one's corny, but I like to do simple things like one wheel or
Oh, really?
like that. Yeah, I enjoy that because that's kind of like it's almost like surfing or snowboarding on the street,
Okay.
right? It's kind of relaxing.
Yeah, yeah.
The other thing that I had a hobby of that I really don't do anymore because it takes quite a bit of money and a lot of attention is saltwater reef tanks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very relaxing when it's a healthy tank and doing well.
How did you get into that again?
I've kind of always been into fish. When I was a kid, had a lot of freshwater tanks, and then I got into the saltwater game and had a couple saltwater tanks, and I had a mixed reef with corals, live corals, and saltwater fish. And
What were your favorite fish?
a lot of times it's the smaller ones, the gobies and stuff like that, because they have character, and it just depends on an individual fish and the intelligence of it. When they start to swim a certain way, or they recognize that you're in the room and they start swimming up the tank because they see you walking by, that kind of thing. It can be pretty cool.
Is like I'm curious, but I don't know if like this is the same. This goes with the same thing. Are you able to have octopus in those saltwater tanks?
Yes, but you can't have really anything with it. You can't have much with it. You can't have any crustaceans or anything. The octopus will eat it.
I know that they're very smart. They've got multiple hearts.
Right, but the sad part is they don't live very long. So
Really?
Yeah, they don't live very long. Maybe a couple of years.
I have so much respect and reverence for like octopus and like.
Oh yeah.
If
If they lived a lot longer, I probably would have tried one.
Really? Yeah. What was there was a story and I don't know if we're allowed to say it.
What's
About the fish tank. If we can't, then we're not gonna.
story about the fish tank? I don't know what you're talking about.
In the store.
Oh shit. Yeah, when I was a delinquent kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
We'll move on. We'll move on. Okay, so I don't. It sucks because like outside of this, I've got to go do business things and things that is going to stop me from finishing this podcast the way that I want. But I'm very glad that I got to spend time with you here. So tell the camera or tell me or whatever the hell you want to do. Tell me like why would somebody want to purchase the gis that you have developed?
So gis and shirts, I'll be honest with you, like that particular gi, that's a white label Origin gi. And anybody that knows jiu-jitsu knows where Origin is, because I was trying to keep stuff made in the US. And the only option as far as manufacturers goes was Origin, maybe a couple others that wouldn't allow it, but Origin got to the point where they would do white labeling. Most other gis are out of Pakistan or China. I am currently working on getting a completely branded gi out of Pakistan or China. But that just takes some time. But as for right now, those are actually Origin gis that are white labeled. So it has our label on it, and it's made for us. It
feels very I don't know what the word is, secure. It feels very like you can tell that the quality is very good. It's been a very long time since I've worn a gis, but
and I love that Origin gis are made in the U.S. It's just that there's not any other options.
Well, that's what you wanted, right? Like with your excuse me, with Pohada, like you wanted everything to be from
as much as possible. You know, when you're starting a business, the margins and what things cost to have made in the U.S. it makes it really difficult to keep everything made in the U.S., such as the hats and the T-shirts, right?
Like the hat you're wearing.
Correct.
So, and man, you know what I should do? No, I don't know. I'll use, because we did a dope ass commercial for Pohada.
Yep.
So
yeah, you did an
do,
awesome job.
Thank you. What I might do is I might put that in front, like as like an intro for this podcast.
Okay.
And then obviously we'll tie in the whole thing because it was a dope fucking commercial.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Also, God, I'm dying over here. Thank you for trusting me, because as you can tell, like I am friends with him, so I can take it as much as I can dish it, right? But like for the kind of personality that Bryan has, I feel like it's a little difficult for somebody to get a camera in his face, right?
I'm not much for cameras and stuff like that.
You could never tell, you know.
Yeah.
But he trusted me, and the end product. I mean, like we were quick too. Yeah. But the end product was amazing, and so I'm gonna end this podcast here. Please go to where can they go get the shirts, the hats, and then the gis? Where's that?
That's at pohadausa.com, PORRADA USA.com.
Thank you for spelling that one more time slower, please, in the camera. Look at the camera.
Oh, which one?
That one. That's yours.
That one?
Yeah.
PORRADA USA.com.
Perfect. And also, thank you. Who knew soda? Who knew soda? Soda that's good for you.
Oh, there's and the app. So anybody that does jiu-jitsu, there's the Pohada USA app. It's only in the Apple store right now. Working on getting it in Google apps, but right now it's at the Apple store, Pohada USA app, where you can it's free.
And then also it helps with taking, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
That's what it's mainly is taking notes from when you learn a move in jiu-jitsu, because we learn so many different moves, we start to forget, and you can go back to your notes and practice that move again. But you can get to the website through the app as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, again, thank you for the people who are live, maybe 1, 2, mom, dad, and I appreciate you, and maybe sister, and Bryan, thank you so much. Last thing, where can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram on Porrada USA.
Spell it, please.
PORRADA USA.
That's it. Have a great day. This has been the Baby J Show with Bryan today. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.
Thanks, man.